True story. Blah blah blah. So I'll start when you guys are ready. I will make any announcement. Hey everybody, welcome to our Return of the Living Dead commentary. That we're doing. This is something new that we're trying to figure out. The best way to get involved is to grab your copy of Return of the Living Dead. This is mine. I have the MGM copy of DVD of Return of the Living Dead. One of the first editions of the DVD.
I think it may have been the first, actually. We
the
also
very first.
We also need to announce the winner of our 6,000 like giveaway.
That's right. That's right.
We randomly drew the name out of the people who liked and shared. And Jared, you got the name?
I do. And it's for this delicately collector
friendly
copy. I am a collector, so I delicately use everything. So it's slightly used and abused of Return of the Living Dead. And the winner is Charles Buchanan from Tulare, California.
Yes. So, Charles, if you're watching or if you end up watching, you need to contact us. Just send us a message with your info, and Jared will ship it out to you as soon as we get the info. And
thanks for liking and following.
Yeah, we'll also tag you in the comments somewhere if we can. Oh, God.
Yeah.
And then, if Charles doesn't contact us in a day or two, then we'll I don't know, maybe draw somebody else. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know what to do in that situation. So,
well, it's always a hit or miss. But congratulations, Charles Buchanan, Return of the Living Dead on Blu-ray. That is pretty exciting. It's a great movie to own if you don't already own it. But yeah, so those who are joining, we're gonna start in a few minutes. We are, I know myself, I don't know about the other guys, but I am enjoying some Jack Daniels with Coca-Cola. Not off-brand Coca-Cola, but Coca-Cola. I'm very excited.
No Shasta, no Super S.
No, you can't mix that shit. It has to either be Pepsi or Coke, and Pepsi's even stressing it. Gary, what are you drinking?
It is Blue Moon's Mango Wheat. If you like wheat beers, it is delicious.
Yeah, and I'm drinking Dr. Pepper. So, I don't.
You renegade.
I'm known for not being much of a drinker, so I'm not. As a matter of fact, I got it on the way home from the chili cook-off, and from McDonald's was $1. So can't beat that.
There you go.
Yeah. So maybe next time we do one of these. I was proposing the idea of watching a Friday the 13th movie and doing this next week. So if anybody has any suggestions on which Friday the 13th movie they'd like us to do a commentary on, let us know. I mean, I'm automatically going with 6, but you know me.
4.
My daughter says part 4.
I just saw 4 the other night.
Yeah.
Great film.
Well, and plus we have our running reviews. 1 through 6 are out on our website. Tomorrow will be A New Blood, and then Brian's love letter to Jason Takes Manhattan will be on Sunday.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
I love that movie. That is, that is a one-of-a-kind movie right there. And it's a shame that, Jason Goes to Hell completely ignored that storyline for their storyline. But, hey, it happens.
There's a great documentary I just watched the other day about how New Line Cinema ruined the Friday the 13th franchise. And they start with Jason Go to Hell. So, Jason Goes to Hell. Anyway, are we ready to watch this movie, guys? I've never seen Return of the Living Dead, so I'm excited. No, I haven't. I love this movie. I want to apologize. My daughter loves this movie, so she's going to sit along and watch it. Her favorite is Tarman. So
that's exciting.
It might be trash. I don't know.
This movie?
No, her favorite character.
Her favorite character.
Yeah, this movie is trash.
If this is trash, then I love trash.
All right, so those who are watching out there, at Horror Syndicate Land, get ready to play the movie Return of the Living Dead because we are going to be starting in 30 seconds. So everyone all queued up. I'm at the events portrayed in this film are all true. The names, real names of real people and real organizations.
Pause at the very beginning. Okay.
So that's where I'm at.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit play and praise.
Positive immediately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pause it as soon as you guys get to the events portrayed in this film are all true. The names, real names of real people and real organizations.
Yeah, it says 1 second. I got it.
This is this was a true movie because it was produced by HBO, so everything they do is true. Remember that?
Well, it's not. What is it? It's not TV. It's HBO.
Mm,
Isn't that
that's
what
right.
it is?
Man, good for HBO jumping on this train. All right, this is Return of the Living Dead, directed by Dan O'Bannon, who is no longer with us, but he's definitely a staple in the horror genre.
Oh yeah.
He passed away.
In like 04 or something, or 2010. I don't know, something like that.
Dan O'Bannon was the original mastermind behind the movie Alien.
Yes,
And,
I didn't realize he passed away.
Yeah.
It's also amazing some of the other stuff that he's responsible for. But I'm mostly interested in Return of the Living Dead right now.
All right, so here we go, guys.
Ready?
It is time for Return of the Living Dead in 3, 2, 1, play.
All right.
All right, we're here.
What are we even supposed to say?
The events portrayed in this film. Oh, I lost it.
You need a medical supply.
Yeah.
Nita. July 3rd, 1984.
My brother-in-law got a great hat from Horror Hound that said you need a medical supply. I was jealous. It was a trucker hat.
I would wear that.
I would too. I wouldn't mind having like a smock that says that or something like that.
Is it like
That
a
has-
trucker hat?
Yeah, he's got a trucker hat. I don't do trucker hats. I wouldn't mind getting the shirt that Tom Matthews is wearing though.
So every time I see Tom, I want to say Taham. It's Taham. Thom or Taham.
Oh my God, is that a dead body?
Oh my God, is that body?
Dude, no, when it gets to the part, we need to see who does it the best. Oh my God, is that body?
It doesn't actually.
Well, Tom Matthews is going to be at Days of the Dead in May. So I'm gonna go. I desperately want to meet him and have him sign my Friday the 13th book. I'm like a split second behind whoever's audio that is.
Very good. Now you get some Excel sheet
Sorry,
up there.
Mom.
Lay it in
It's
that
okay. It doesn't matter. We're still stay together.
Okay.
You know, the first time I ever watched this was I think I mentioned it to you guys. It was on like TBS movie and coffee or whatever it's called. I forget what it was called. It was some type of show. Dinner and a movie. That's what it
Dinner.
was.
Was that the Beans and Cornbread show?
Yeah, and they play like all these like really campy horror movies, and I actually watched the edited version of this on that, and I only caught the ending. I had to watch it again. It's one of my favorite movies. It does have a bittersweet ending, but
I love the ending. Like it's gonna happen later on, but when the military guy gets home and his wife's like, "How's your day?" He's like, "It sucked," or whatever. So anybody on Facebook, if you're watching along, comment along with us if you'd like. Watch the movie and talk to us.
I love how we have a Bert and Ernie in this movie.
Here we've got the prosthetic devices all around here. Look under there. That wheelchair.
Who's that?
Here's something you don't see very often.
And Freddy.
These are split dogs.
Split dog. That's everybody's favorite, I think.
Split dogs.
That dog's half the size of mine.
Yeah. That took me a second.
Let's go in here. You see these hooks?
What are those?
So whenever you have a human, just prop one of those humans up on the head hook that you got in this freezer.
Yeah.
No big deal.
No, that's not a big deal at all.
Head hooks come in all sizes.
Oh my God, it's Laura Palmer.
I gotta tell you, Ryan, have you ever seen the pop vinyl toy they made for her?
I did. They're expensive.
Yeah, but it's how morbid is that she's all wrapped up in the tarp or whatever?
Yeah, well, you know,
Yeah,
she's dead.
I about lost it when I saw it.
They we have a store called here we go. We got Juana Man, Linnea Quigley.
I like death with sex. How about you, Casey? You like sex with death? Yes. Hook up in time.
He's also Enchilada Man.
He is
Yeah.
Enchilada Man.
That's another guy I need to sign my Friday the 13th book. Because he plays two of the best horror characters ever. He's actually really useful in this movie.
And that's
really
Jules
is.
Shepard with the two-tone faux hawk looking thing.
You know, yeah. You ever watch the documentary More Brain? She said that she didn't want to. They wanted her to play the Trash's role, but she didn't want to because she'd have to show her boobs, and she was a stripper.
Well,
she was a stripper.
I mean, it happens. I'm really excited for the Linnea Quigley prosthetic that she wears during the dance scene. You know?
Well, they had to shoot that like 3 or 4 times too.
Yeah. I guess people were like, "Oh my god, her vagina has lips," and I was like, "Yeah, no shit."
Well, I think they made her. They shot it with her bush, and then they made her shave, and then they're like, "Uh-oh."
There's still something to be seen.
They're like,
So
"Oh,
we need to
anybody's-
put something on top of it.
we can show violence, but God forbid we show someone's vagina."
We can show Tar Man chomp into somebody's head,
Yeah.
but we can't show vag.
Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah,
Oh, this is the part where they talk about Night of the Living Dead.
yeah, and he does such a good job.
Listening.
Yeah, no, telling the story.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Tom Matthews.
That too. Yeah, he's a great listener.
Yeah. Tom Matthews is known for listening in all of his movies. He's a great listener. Even if he's like not listening, he's always listening.
Yeah, he's that's why he's gotten all the ladies, because he's a great listener.
No, Daddy.
Be quiet.
So is this John Russo's impact on the film, like connecting it with Night of the Living Dead?
I think they kept some of the same things in the script. Definitely think that this is totally John Russo.
Well, his movie was going to be way different, wasn't it? It was going to be more, or not positive,
Well,
more dark, I guess.
when I interviewed him, he said it was going to be more like voodoo zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks.
No, I mean, thank God Dan O'Bannon came in.
And put his stamp on it.
Yeah.
Oh, ring-a-ling-ling.
No, he freaks Freddy out, and he just casually answers the phone.
7 days.
I work in an office and I didn't expect the phone to ring. Jeez. So now I'm going to play with pencils because I'm a fucking drug addict. Sorry, if I go Mystery Science Theater, that's my bad.
No, go Total Mystery Science.
Yeah.
Hey, we're here. Do we have any comments? Anyone joining in? Feel free to
Charles Buchanan just commented and said, "Awesome, thanks."
Sweet, dude.
Charles, if you're watching, make sure you message us with your address and everything, so Jared can send that out to you.
Yep.
With us, maybe even a special extra little thing in there.
Yeah. And I won't hold it against you that you're a Raiders fan.
It's a nude picture of the three of us.
Touching tips.
Nips and cutting glass.
We've never been in the same room, but Brian was able to Photoshop that together.
All of our faces are on these professional Chippendale dancers. I don't think any of the bodies are.
I
really
thought you
ours.
put them on different pictures of nude Linnea Quigley. Linnea Quigley.
There's a dead body in there?
Yeah. I still got to do a review on the Linnea Quigley workout. That's definitely a movie that you need to watch once.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Well, I was just wondering, if I ever do meet her, what I'm going to have her sign. And now I kind of want to get the workout video.
She probably will have a bunch of her DVDs with her.
How much does she cost?
$20.
How much?
20.
That's it?
I think so, yeah.
That's really cheap.
Oh, got the Labyrinth bells.
That's the best song ever.
Oh, yes, there it is.
The movie has officially started.
This is probably like in my top 5 like best beginning credits of a horror movie.
Oh, definitely.
That'd be a cool list to put together if you could, Jared. Be tough.
And here we have a ventilation shaft. Off this ventilation shaft. We have more names.
That's what it is. At least in this movie, they kind of explain why they're zombies.
It actually attempts to, yeah.
Oh no, not the Laura Palmer.
Not Laura.
Yellow Laura Palmer. Or is this,
I know.
This is a guy, so is it Larry Palmer?
Larry. Hey, Larry.
Dougie Jones.
Did you guys ever see the picture of the original art director or whatever, the makeup artist idea of the yellow corpse?
I don't think so.
Oh my god, it's awful. If you haven't watched More Brains, the documentary,
I love that
documentary. Have got to watch it.
I still need to.
It's really good.
It's on the Scream Factory Blu-ray. And I think it's also available on YouTube. So.
Wasn't this like the only movie that Dan O'Bannon directed? Like he wrote like most of his movies. I think this was like the only
That's a good question. I'll look that up.
What?
IMDb that shit.
Yeah. I know he worked on a lot, you know, like the, you know,
I mean, he has his
mastermind of the movies.
I was gonna say he has his hand in a lot of movies.
Yeah.
He died in 09.
Yeah, that's a shame.
09.
Yeah.
And here we have a perfectly great house on the beach where you can have all your finest access to America's top military weapons.
Let's see. He
Honey,
co-wrote.
I'm home. I had to
Dark
shoot
Star.
a dog in the face.
So I watched the Horror's Hallowed Grounds right before this, and this guy right here, he played the drunken paranoia guy in Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
Oh, really?
The guy that's like,
really?
Cornel Cochran, they're all watching us.
That's the other one you need to watch, Jared. If you have, do you have the Scream Factory?
Of
Season of the Witch.
no,
Except for
I
all
just
Nathan
have
Thomas Miller.
no, yeah, I
Art
just have
Summer.
the big box set of it. I don't have the Scream Factory.
Which
version.
box set do you have? Is it the big one with the single individual case?
With the
movies?
black cases, yeah.
Yeah, that's the Scream Factory edition. There's a Horror's Hallowed Grounds on there, and they go visit the hotel, and there's some just people at the hotel yelling at Sean and talking bad to him, telling him to stop making that movie. It was pretty hilarious. Yeah, O'Bannon directed a movie called The Resurrected in 1992.
Guys.
So that's the only other movie that I've never heard of. Chris Sarandon's in it, though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that movie. I know what that is. That's getting a Scream Factory release soon.
Oh yeah, with Chris Sarandon, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I've never seen it, but I've seen the cover art
Yeah.
for it already.
Yeah, he co-wrote Dead and Buried. Life
Yep,
Force.
he did.
Wow. Total
Dead and Buried is a
Recall.
very good movie.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good.
I haven't seen Life Force in forever.
So, where does this movie take place? Because it was
It's
shot
supposed
in
to take
Kentucky.
place in Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay, so it actually takes place in Louisville.
Yeah, but the scenes in the background is LA.
Right.
It's definitely a city bigger than Louisville.
I think a lot of people, like, when they watch movies, they're like, they make it a hobby and be like, that's not the right place. That's the place. That's not, you know, when I watch movies, I'm usually, I don't know where the hell I'm at. It's you know, until we get on the boat and we miraculously get to Manhattan after being on a, you know, rivers of Crystal Lake.
Yeah.
We can actually prove we're in Manhattan because we're in fucking Manhattan.
How do we get here? By a rowboat. Like, no big deal.
You know, because Crystal Lake has a tributary that goes to fucking New York.
They do. Well, I mean, you know, at Jason can swim fast underwater in case you haven't played the games.
Calm down, Vic. Calm down.
Yeah.
And his shift is really good, too. His strength isn't that great.
Do you think we should get?
I don't remember.
Do you think we should get Linnea quickly on the show?
Hey, if we can get it for 10 minutes, that'd be cool.
You know what? I don't care.
I want to know.
In my room.
I want to know how much she got paid to do the workout video.
Yeah. We should watch the workout video. What's the matter? You help? Is it good on there?
I just want to party.
No, it's her leg is just moving around. It's fine, boo.
No, it isn't.
What'd you do?
I just did that for me.
Had to fix a doll.
Are you done still?
What did you do to this thing? You just got this today.
Nothing.
Oh, why use Elena? I break toys when I get them.
Hey. Man, we should really breathe in all those fumes.
Jeez. Isn't for fucking hitting. I can't. Turn that fan on, boo, will you?
Why?
Because I'm hot. I'm hot like a mofo.
There's a picture of Dick Cheney back there.
Was it really?
No, not Dick Cheney. Richard Nixon.
Oh, dude.
Dick Cheney came out of the fucking can.
I gotta tell you, we don't talk politics, right? But at the chili cook-off today, there was a "Make America Great Again" chili with the cardboard standees of Donald Trump.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, should have taken a picture of it, but I just shook my head and walked away. We're gonna have a riot in the streets of Belleville over chili.
Oh, and there's Tom Matthews with the rat tail.
Oh, I know.
I never really remembered the rat tail until I see the rat tail, and I don't have anyone to talk to about it.
Now, when you costume as this character, you need to make sure you have the rat tail.
Yeah.
Or just grow one yourself anyway.
Are you guys talking about Tom's character?
Yeah, he's got a rat tail.
See, what I don't understand, he's got a sleeveless shirt to show off his muscles. Why does he need the suspenders?
Because he's,
Will.
I don't know, 80s hipster.
But that hat. What's it? Hold on. I'm trying to look at his foot gear there. Has he got a bandana wrapped around his ankle?
Yeah, it looks like there's a bandana around it.
I guess that was the look back in the day.
I'm gonna show my colors on my ankle.
Let's bring it back.
Oh, there we go. There's Toto.
It is Toto.
He got caught up in that tornado. Oh no! Better hit it with something.
It's gonna get you.
Hit it with a crutch. There you go. There you go. Hit it again. Don't hit it. It's
Why'd
okay.
you take that away from him? You can't fight Jason without that.
No, you can't. He's going to shift.
It sounds so. Why? Because you put it into a headlock?
Oh, even the butterflies are
Oh
zombified.
yeah, everything's alive.
That's what I loved about that. It's like the butterflies are going nuts.
I love this line right here.
Earth is alive. Drive, and I don't know. I can't read the rest of it.
It's all over everything, stupid asshole! Watch your tongue, boy, if you like this job!
Watch your tongue if you like this job.
Cops! You know what the cops will do to this company? Yes, about the company. They'll think of our reputation. Your reputation. Tank. Remember the moves on a tank? The ones that go in case of an emergency. No, that's the army. You know the goddamn army around this place.
The acting in this movie is top
Oh,
notch.
it's great. I mean, this is like every '80s movie wrapped up into one.
It really is.
Make sure you drink your coffee. Brush yourself off. Okay, get it together. Call the boss. Calm down with your sweaty ass armpits.
Hey, no big deal. We're just turning yellow. Our eyes are getting purple.
Oh, here we go.
You ever fantasize about being
So what are these
killed?
marks on her face?
I'm sorry, her hair is just fucking stupid.
And here it is.
I know it's the 80s, but
Here's that nudity shot that Facebook banned you on, right?
Yeah, this shot here, they stopped me
Fully
from boosting a
clothed.
post. Yeah, fully clothed because
fully clothed.
I'm like, come on, this is I won because I said it's an iconic '80s movie moment, and they're like, okay, we understand. We ended up having like 14,000 views on that post.
Bunch of old men
Tear that shirt off.
sit around
What's she gonna do, Helena?
and start fighting and eating me alive.
That's a pretty nice shirt she has. It's supposed to be like one of a kind. Kind of hard shirt to find. Oh no!
No.
Ruined
Get
the
some light
perfect
over here.
shirt.
She's channeling her ultimate warrior.
Are you sure she's not a Hulkamaniac?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Hulkamaniac too.
Show us that prosthetic vagina piece that
Yeah.
a studio made you wear.
I'm glad she was able to keep the leggings on too.
I always imagine this.
Why
like,
are they dancing around her with flares?
I don't know, but I always imagine this being like my victory
Where did they
dance
get it?
if I ever won the lottery. Like people dancing around me with like flares.
Like, is that something you take to a party at a cemetery as flares?
Yeah.
You got to see the documentary when Miguel Nunez is talking about her naked. It's hilarious. He's like, titties.
If you watch the Linnea Quigley workout, it's basically every movie of hers where she gets naked and then she does workouts and gets naked.
So she gets naked in the workout video?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like she's got like a slumber party episode. She's got like
Take my money.
a zombie pool party episode, and
Take my money.
it's crazy.
One question, Frank.
I wonder, like, how Justin Seaman approached Linnea Quigley to be in the barn, like,
And keep her clothes on because that's rarely.
and keep her clothes on.
Yeah, because think about it. Her only part in any of the Nightmare on Elm Street, because you have to have her somehow in Nightmare, is sticking her naked boobs through the Freddy torso at the end of Part 4. You know?
And he actually casted her as the overzealous Christian.
Yeah. That's a good point. I'd like to ask him that. We need to have him on the show.
Yes, I agree.
Justin, if you see this, let us know when you have time. I'd love to have him on the show.
Watch out, line over here, Frank. Frank, come here. Get out here. Please, step out of the
Give the most incompetent person the fucking weapon.
Don't worry, folks. Clue Gulliger to the rescue.
This is 101 in leadership right here.
Clue Gulliger, yes.
Yeah, have the
Man
working
amongst
men
the boys.
open up the door where the zombie is.
7. 492. Oh.
There he goes. Oh boy.
I can't believe his son directed Feast 2 and 3. Oh, and Piranha Double D. I'm pretty sure he directed that.
Oh, that movie's hilarious. Here we go.
Yes.
Aww. Still moving. It isn't until the second movie where they run out of things to kill him, and someone said, "Oh, how about electricity?" Yep, that's how you kill it. Electricity. Not this one. Nuclear fire just causes acid rain. And not just any acid rain, but the same acid rain effect. There we go.
There it is.
Well, at least you can't fight them. You just throw out like a jackass.
Like a pudgy yellow man.
Yeah.
I thought you said we destroyed the brain and die. It worked in the movie. What ain't working now? The movie line.
Do you think the movie lied?
There's that head. I love it.
How are we gonna
So does that mean the Return of the Living Dead zombies are the most powerful?
Yeah.
Well, they can talk.
We're zombies too, really.
Yeah.
Do what?
I said it's also the first movie where there's fast-moving zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they weren't as terrifying as Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead, but they're still pretty terrifying because they talk mad shit and came after you.
Send more paramedics.
They can speak and ask questions and tell people things.
Yeah.
What the hell's he gonna do for us?
So are we gonna do the drinking game or no?
Yeah, let's do it.
Because we're
Well,
getting close. We're getting close to where they say the word.
Well, didn't the cadaver zombie, the yellow zombie, say brains when he's running out?
We might have. So I might have a drink for that.
Here, I got my drink.
I've been drinking the entire time. I'm not drunk
Yeah.
yet, but
But
Cheers.
if anybody is wrong, we're playing a little drinking game where every time the word brains is said, whatever you're drinking, it could be
Drink it up.
beer, it could be Coca-Cola, it could be Dr. Thunder.
Dr. Thunder.
Why don't you get your clothes on? The show's over. What's the matter? Does it make you nervous? I'm hot.
Yeah.
You're not that hot. Come on, you're naked. The dude in the suit is next to you and he's sweating way more than you are.
She's pretty hot.
Yeah, she's hot.
I fucking bust my ass for you guys.
This
make
part.
You didn't really bust your ass to do anything, Vic.
That's him, Vic. You're out of his. I think, is he out of line?
Huh?
Is he out of line?
It's the way of life.
Just a bit.
It's a way of life.
What's wrong with you, man? Show some fucking respect to the dead, will you?
Jewel Shepard. You guys ever see Hollywood Hot Tubs? Is that just me?
No, that is not for them.
How would you know?
Because why would Betty be going into a mortuary?
Her character is kind of annoying, but she's very pretty.
and here we go to Third Reich. In your backyard.
Is this the same guy that was in The Burbs?
No, but he was in Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, he was the contract killer from Weekend at Bernie's.
Was he really? God, I haven't seen a movie in a long time.
What is he doing?
He's embalming somebody.
What is that?
It's what they do after you die. If they're gonna bury you.
Preserve the dead flesh.
I like his headphones with the orange, buzz, or I don't know what is that called.
The headphone cover.
Yeah, I think he's dead too.
Yeah, he just passed.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did just pass recently.
When we lose Clu Gulliger, I'm going to be devastated.
What was it Don Koska? I think his name is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Don
yeah.
Costa. Costa.
He's got
we
that
German Luger.
He's got like a gun on hand, like even with headphones. Like
Hey, man, a lot of people, rob.
body robbers
Yeah.
that don't have jewelry and stuff.
I know. I do. I need it.
I love how he just casually like drinks coffee out of a blood sample container. Gross.
If you're gonna do something, might as well do it right.
Finally settles in the muscle. It loosens up after a while until you can bring it out. Finally, as they say.
There you go.
Find out. Find
Start calling everybody buddy boy.
That's
Yeah,
his
buddy
good
boy.
arm.
Say that's fascinating, right? That's, oh, he's dead now. And I am Bush.
There you go.
Hey, Wedge Antilles bought this on DVD. Yeah, I hope you're watching it with us right now.
25 years.
So, Philadelphia, I think at the Trocadero, they're doing Frizzi de Fucci is what the name of the show is.
Freezy.
Freezy, yeah, and he's performing all of his music to Fulci.
All the movies he worked with Fulci on, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. John Carpenter is going to be here in November.
I should probably clarify. Most likely, it's the horror movies that Freezy worked on because Freezy did like
He's Western.
2 of Fulci's spaghetti westerns and like one of his White Fang family movies, I think. Fun fact. Fun fact Friday.
Fun
I love
fact, Jared is a
spaghetti
huge
westerns.
Fulci fan.
Speaking
Jar-
of, guys, I have a mail day. It's funny that we brought up Fulci.
Uh-oh.
I got Amazon mail. It's Arrow's release of Don't Torture a Duckling.
Uh-oh.
There you go. Look at that.
I got it for $13.25
What?
because
Really?
I pre-ordered it in May.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I pre-ordered this shit in May and it dropped in price so many different times that I got it for the lowest price. I paid $15 for this brand new.
Wow. Now it's going to be
Well-
like Barnes & Noble for $50.
Well, isn't it already going for like well over that?
Oh yeah, I mean I think it's over $20.
Well,
Like
is that region 1 or is that?
yeah, that's region 1.
Damn it.
It's the American Arrow release.
I
It
like
literally
it.
showed up today. I'm glad you guys brought it up because I was looking for an excuse to show you.
I'm gonna show off my toys.
I want to show my shit.
John Carpenter is charging $200 for a photo op with him.
Yeah,
John Carpenter, really?
Yeah,
How much?
200
Yikes.
includes a ticket to see his show.
Well, that's
So it's like a meet and greet, basically.
yeah. That's not. I think Metallica was charging way more than that when they came to St. Louis. But that's also 4 people you get to meet.
You better sign my meat for $200. Shit.
Okay, I got a question about
You
John
better
Carpenter.
greet my meat.
What do you think is the best John Carpenter horror film?
A John Carpenter horror film.
Yes.
The Thing.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm trying to put together the list of the top 10 Carpenter horror movies.
I love
But
vampires, but I think I lean towards it.
I think
I mean, obviously Halloween's an easy choice, but
The Thing is the best one, but my favorite may be The Fog.
that's a good one. I've
watched it a lot lately. I love that movie. I tried watching the remake last night.
Oh God,
It was awful.
this Smallville guy.
Yeah, I mean, I like Tom Welling. He's an okay actor, but it's just they changed so much about the story. It just was unwatchable.
Oh, The Fog is god awful.
Yeah.
That's funny that none of us said Halloween as the best one.
No, it's good. It's not the best. It's probably most well known. But The Thing is way better than Halloween.
I liked Halloween. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a great movie, and it was like the first time you ever felt like that kind of fear of being alone. Like, you know, any horror movie, and it's like the first one that like started the revolution of slashers during that era.
Oh yeah.
But if I don't know if I think if Halloween 3 came out before Halloween, I think it would have been way more successful than it actually is.
I think Halloween 3 is the quintessential Halloween movie. Just throw it out there.
Other than Trick or Treat, in my opinion.
Trick or Treat is good. Are we going to do a Halloween show and do this for Halloween, or do you want to actually do a podcast? We should ask what other people want to do. Should
I
we do this?
live in a neighborhood that gives away shit tons of candy over Halloween, so I might be.
Not on Halloween, I mean for our Friday.
Oh, for that Friday. Yeah.
Which would be the 27th, I think.
Did you hear that Hocus Pocus is being remade?
Oh, yeah.
I heard it was as a TV show, though.
Yep.
Like, is it a
miniseries or
like
an actual show?
Yeah, it was like the movie already is like TV ready. Why would they remake it?
Yeah.
Because Disney wants to, shit all over the fans. I don't know. I think it's going to get shut down.
I hope so, because that's a really good Halloween movie too, especially for kids.
It's fun.
Yeah.
See, that's like a family horror movie.
Oh yeah. 100%. I watched that with my daughter last week when she was feeling bad. We watched that and Edward Scissorhands.
Aww.
That's okay, because I said that I was watching that and somebody sent me a picture of Edward Penis Hands. Like, thanks. I'm watching this with my daughter. And you sent me that.
Hey man, it's not as traumatizing as the ET porn. Have you guys even seen like?
I didn't know that existed.
I've seen gifs of it, and it's traumatizing.
It's extremely uncomfortable. It's extremely uncomfortable.
Please don't send me anything that has to do with that. Bad enough, I have to do a possible
beautiful movie.
He is sending you a warning.
Yeah,
I'll make sure I send you the Italian cut because it has uncensored scenes of like ET going home and getting gangbanged.
oh,
I don't know. I just made that up. I don't think you ever. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you find the weirdest things to put on Facebook.
Oh,
And-
thank you.
yeah, you do. But today was hilarious. Did you see Mike Lombardo?
Yes. Yeah.
Did you see that, Jared?
Yeah. That
Our
was.
friend Mike Lombardo got unfriended.
Yeah. That's hilarious. And it happens to the best of us, where people add us as friends on Facebook because they know us, maybe of our work lives or like our lives of like being out in the street. But then they see our interests or hobbies, and they're like, "Wait a minute, that doesn't seem right." Like, it's crazy, but it's hilarious at the same time that this guy would be like, "Oh, I thought I liked you, but I can't deal with chainsaws and necrophilia." It's like.
And
All right.
random daily stories that are fucking hilarious.
Yeah, Mike
Yeah.
is pretty funny.
He is hilarious.
I'd like to have him on the show again just for shits and grins.
Yeah, I wanted to drive out to Ohio to go see his movie.
Oh, he lives in Ohio, doesn't he?
No, he lives in PA, Lancaster, PA.
Oh, his movie was playing in Ohio.
His movie's playing in Ohio.
I'm telling you, Brian, you need to get together with him to make that movie.
Hey, it's only a 6-hour drive between the 6-hour drive for you, 6-hour drive for Jared, 6-hour drive for me.
What? To where he lives?
No, to the fest where his movie's playing.
Oh, in Ohio? Yeah, Columbus is only. That's where I'm going to. The Horror Hound at the end of the month is in Columbus.
Ah,
Because they're going to have almost the entire cast from Friday the 13th, Part 5.
when is that Horror Hound?
November 3rd.
November.
Yeah, well, they're having Sam from Part 5 and Tom Morja, who plays Jason. And Ted White's going to be there, and that dude's like 88 years old, so I need to get him to sign my book before he dies.
Where at in Ohio is this?
Columbus.
Interesting. Might have to make it up that weekend.
I drive a Prius, so I get gas mileage.
There you go. Well, you just gotta park your car in the sunlight every 2 hours, right?
There is no sun in Columbus, Ohio, especially in November.
The rain is burning us.
Oh my god, I'm naked and there's acid rain.
It's funny. In that More Brains documentary,
Yeah.
they were talking about how they had two different like special effects, like artists that were in charge of everything. And the first guy got fired because like they hated his work, but they said like all this stuff looked really cartoony. And some of his work includes the skeleton that pops out of the grave, and you can see the wires opening its mouth. So I mean, he was fired.
To
They
be
brought
fair,
that.
it looks cartoony even now.
I hate to say that about somebody's work, but he was shitty because like seriously, look up if you can find it the picture of the yellow cadaver. Like he built up the shoulders really tall so the actor could see the through the neck or whatever. It was terrible.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie though, this whole sequence right here is like one of the best like zombie montage.
Very interesting. Yes.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
This is one of the things about zombie movies with this and Fulci's Zombie is seeing zombies come out of the ground. That to me like is ultimate. And thanks to Thriller, Michael Jackson's Thriller,
and Michael Jackson's Thriller. Yes, you said it.
Yeah, that's what I think my first experience with zombies was that, and so I always thought of zombies coming out of the ground, and Romero's movies never had that, and so it's disappointing. And then coming to see this, and then when I finally saw Fulci's Zombie in like 2003, seeing the zombies come out of the ground, that's like the ultimate payoff for me.
Because it's Thriller.
Well, that's my mom used to call me in when that video came on TV just so I could watch it because I loved it so much. That was horror before I watched horror. So, do you guys prefer this over Day of the Dead?
Yeah.
I think it's definitely funner than Day of the Dead, but
yeah. I think
I wouldn't watch Day of the Dead with a group of people.
You do not like Day of the Dead at all?
I love Day of the Dead as an intellectual type movie. Like if I'm by myself,
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it to anyone going on a date.
No.
I hate all the characters in Day of the Dead other than Ben.
You do?
Pretty much.
How can you hate Rhodes?
Well, I mean, obviously. But most of the characters I do not like in that movie. And that's one of the things that now that we're talking about Romero's movies, he always has to throw those characters in your face that you do not like.
Yeah.
In all of those movies.
Yeah, like Cooper.
Cooper.
We watched Monkey Shines and
When?
yesterday. I
Did
love
you
that
really?
movie. Yeah. And we're just watching it, and like it's some of the parts like that are in there are just so like unintentionally funny. Like the one scene where he's like talking to his friend, the guy who's crippled, and he's just like, my wife, she's with the doctor now. And then his friend's like, fuck her. And then he just looks at him straight face. He's like, I can't. and then it plays like really sad, like 80s, like TV, Lifetime movie music. And then it's just like, they're just looking at each other like.
It was pretty shitty that his wife did fucking do him wrong.
Yeah, well, so did the doctor. The doctor crippled him. He fixed the surgery, but he botched his spine, and it wasn't until he got a second opinion they were able to fix him.
Yeah, see, I haven't seen that movie in years.
It's a good movie. Really well done. I think it's probably Romero's best non-zombie movie.
Yeah.
I'd have to say The Crazies is my
I
favorite.
was going to say The
non-zombie.
Crazies is really good too.
I mean, they are in a way kind of zombies, but they're
pretty
still
close.
alive.
That's almost up for debate. But
Yeah.
I haven't seen the Crazies in so many years. It's hard to come by. What are your thoughts on the remake?
I actually liked it. So I like Timothy Oliphant.
Yeah.
There was somebody else, the lady in it. I haven't seen it in a while, but I know Timothy Oliphant was in it.
Mm-hmm. He's
This
good in pretty much everything.
sequence is perfect. Like she's walking down the steps, one stair creaks, and you know that's going to be the stair that breaks.
The one that falls out, yeah.
When she runs back up, yeah.
They didn't tell her which one it was, right?
Damn it, I need to watch that documentary.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't tell her which one it was. She knew one was going to break out, but they didn't tell her which one it was. And they only had one take they could do. What? Huh? What about her? Is that Hannah?
Tarman.
Drink.
Drink. Again, he said it again. God damn it.
Twice.
And actually, I shouldn't say God damn it. I should say Jesus Christmas. That's what the Lord guy said. There it is again.
Brains.
Jesus Christmas. The morgue guy in Friday the 13th, the final chapter, when Jason's hand falls out and he's trying to put the moves on the nurse, he goes, Jesus Christmas.
Sweet Jesus Christmas Christ. Yeah. Axel.
Jesus Christmas.
You better get rid of that thing. Yeah. Maybe that's the one we should do our commentary for as part 4.
It is. I don't know if you read the review that I wrote.
I did.
It feels a lot funner than it's the first real fun one, I think.
I don't know, man. I think part 6 is the most fun. Well, see, look how smart Tarman is. Turning that crank. Like a boss.
Sorry about that.
Brian, do you have all Friday the 13th movies?
Brian needed to take 3 drinks. He said drinks 3 times.
Here it comes again.
God damn it.
Oh. I love it.
I have a bad habit of saying
if they eat your brains,
here we go. Here's another one.
Brains, you don't come back.
Okay, there it is again.
Love it.
God, Tarman has got to be the best looking zombie in all the zombie movies.
Oh, definitely.
It's interesting in our bracket that we got going on for October. He went up against Orville from Children Should Play with Dead Things, but he's going to go up against Bub in the next round.
What?
He's going to win that.
I think Tarman's going to win.
I hope so. I prefer Tarman. Bub is awesome.
I like the way Tarman looks, but I like Bub better because he's patriotic.
Yeah.
Well,
patriotic. Well, there are multiple Tarmans too, because there's a Tarman in the first 3 movies.
Oh yeah.
You know.
This one looks the best.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Tarman in the 3rd one was cool, but
he was different. He was totally different. Did you guys like the second movie, Return of the Living Dead?
Yeah.
I did.
Anybody watching us right now like Day of the Dead? I mean, Return of the Living Dead 2?
Wedge Antilles is love Tom Matthews, great, and Jason Lives also. Day of the Dead is freaking amazing. Love that they used a rotten pig intestines.
Oh yeah. Made the guy who played Rhodes choke for real while he was yelling choke on them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not getting anything on this either.
I love Day of the Dead. I think it's the best zombie movie ever made overall out of all of them.
Part of my problem with Day of the Dead was that I didn't care for any of the characters, even the characters that they forced you to care about. I think
and that's what I said earlier. Like I hated all of them.
Well, these are the last. It's the last people on Earth. You know?
No, but I mean, like the actors were mostly just shouting at each other. There was like never any like dialogue. It was just
Don't
them,
you think
like
that's how it would
there
be
was
though?
dialogue.
You know,
I
like,
mean, it just seemed like that they were just like they hired all these actors to just shout at each other.
Yeah.
Like they weren't in the budget to get actors to argue with each other.
Well, and then the lead female, I can't remember her name. She was the daughter of a friend of George Romero's too, and I wonder if maybe that was miscast. You know, I mean, she wasn't bad,
Maybe.
Lori Cardellini or whatever, because her dad was he was the newscaster in Night of the Living Dead Part 1. You don't say that with Romero movies.
My favorite scene in Day of the Dead though is the arm scene, where
Very
she's
beginning.
where she's having a dream, and she's in morgue and all the arms come out. It's like my favorite.
Yeah,
did
you notice one grabs your boob?
Oh, really?
It's her husband, yeah. Yeah. There's on the Scream Factory has a really good documentary of Day of the Dead also, and 80s horror movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Scream Factory Blu-rays. I know a lot of people say Arrow is great, maybe for quality and sound quality, but the Scream Factory puts together some really good special features on their Blu-rays.
Oh, here we go.
This is the best. I don't care how bad it looks.
The one that got the guy fired.
You see it right under his neck.
Yeah.
Or under his chin.
Yeah.
Plus,
well,
you know,
maybe he died with wires.
Maybe that's from his braces.
I love it. This whole scene was
the
amazing.
whole scene with the song, and the song is perfect.
Yeah.
When I first saw this movie, it scared me.
Yeah, no, it's fucking frightening when you're a kid.
Yeah.
Especially this scene where she just gets eaten by her fantasy.
And it's a whole bunch of guys.
I'm sorry, but Linnea Quigley in this movie, when she turns into like face zombie, it's like the fucking creepiest part of the movie.
Oh yeah.
I used to shut my eyes.
Especially when her jaw opens really, really wide or whatever.
Yeah, I'm telling you, face zombie. She bites the homeless guy's face and just see that mouth open up like.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they doing?
Jared vaping.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Anybody watching our live feed right now, are you watching this movie along with us? Let us know in the comments. Tell us some of your favorite parts of the movie. Who's your favorite character in the movie? Mine's Bert.
Hey!
Out of the ground. You should really next time, man. Well, actually, show them again. These poor guys.
Send more paramedics.
I'll get on the radio and phone this in. Don't worry.
We'll just open up the back doors for better access.
Yeah.
Oh, it's musty in here. Turn the lights on. Ah, there's the kids from Beyond Thunderdome. Oh, shit.
Nice. Nice.
What's that noise? Oh, what up, guy? What up, other guy?
I just ran into the arms of another man.
That guy's got a poncho on.
I like how muddy they are, too. They did a good job. The second effects guy did a good job on some of the makeups.
Yeah, a lot of these people look like they just got buried yesterday.
Did you see where they talked about like the producer, one of the producer's family members, like got all done up to be in the movie and they never shot it because the director didn't want him in it?
Yeah.
Jared, you have the Scream Factory, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
You need to check out that doc. It's really good.
Yep. You guys keep referencing it. I'm like, yep, I don't know that.
It's 2 hours long. It's longer than the actual movie.
It's not bad though.
Jesus,
No, it's not bad. It goes fast.
Hey, it's not like Crystal Lake Memories.
But that covers 10 or 12 movies.
Well, after watching Cannibal Ferox, I actually watched Eaten Alive, the rise and fall of the Italian cannibal film a little bit ago.
Oh, I need the Toby Hooper movie.
I need to get in.
Eaten Alive.
I need to get into watching those two cannibal movies.
Tommy, you look like Leah from Basketball Diaries.
What do they do to you?
Hey, Bert.
Basketball Diaries. That was actually a good movie.
Yeah, it was a pretty good movie overall, but Leonardo DiCaprio is a really good actor. Especially
I like
Django.
I like to think of Basketball Diaries and Critters 3 as one movie. Oh no, not again. Oh, there he is.
There he is. He's getting you. He's coming.
Sorry, my laugh is a little too loud.
I love that they used a little person zombie in this.
If I'm ever gonna get turned into a zombie, that would be the most embarrassing way for me to like turn into a zombie. It's like get bit by like someone of that form. Nothing against little people.
Well, I mean, you should be able to get away from them.
You think that, but it's 80s horror. I made sure.
There's a zombie like that in Dawn of the Dead, the remake, Snyder version. Do we want to call that a remake?
It can be.
I would call it a re-envisioning.
Yeah, because it's just the similarities between the Romero Dawn of the Dead. It's in a mall, and there are zombies. That's it.
But it's like a new vision of it.
Yeah, I loved it. I can't wait to get my Scream Factory. By the way, it's $15 if you want to pre-order it on Walmart.com.
Oh, what?
The Snyder Dawn of the Dead on Scream Factory.
Yeah,
it's like $15.42.
I'm mad at my Walmart.
Yeah, Amazon has it for $22, I think.
Jeez.
Did you guys have Walmart's have the new horror shirts for $7.50?
Again?
Yeah.
Are you asking if they do, or are you telling us?
Well, I know they do, but some Walmarts don't have them, like mine.
I haven't been to my Walmart in a couple of days. I'll check next time I go.
The only other Walmart I went to check things out had a rack for the Phantasm movies, and they were all sold out. I was like, son of a bitch.
What, they had a new release for Phantasm?
Yeah, for all 5 movies.
Was it just like a single edition with like a slim case with all the movies?
It's a slim case.
Is that what Morgan got? Or Morgan was asking? Was that what Morgan was asking to buy? If she should buy it?
Possibly, because it's a slim case, but it's the same company that did the Blu-ray release.
Still probably worth it.
Format. It's like going for less than $20.
That's not bad. They also got a nice. They also got a nice Friday the 13th and a Nightmare on Elm Street collection for $20 up there at Walmart.
I'm smacking myself for not getting that Phantasm Blu-ray collection from Well Go though, because it's going for like over $150.
The one from Arrow that had the ball in it, or the other one, the one that I have?
The Well Go USA one that you have.
That's a good. I love that set.
Netflix now.
You can watch it. Yeah.
It's going for well over $100 on all platforms.
Well, I saw it go on sale for less than $50, I think, and I had to get it immediately. That and the Scarlet Box went on sale for less than $50, and I had to buy them both. I didn't care if I was going to be poor for a couple of weeks because you never seen that cheap.
Huh?
Huh?
Do I have any echo?
I'm watching this.
Do you have any what?
Echo.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Am I echoing?
Am I echoing?
Well, that's your new name, Echo. Hello, Echo.
Because I got a friend in here with me. Come here. Come on, watch this movie with us. Elbows under my chair. My wife Victoria is in the room with us watching Return of the Living Dead.
Oh, hey, tell her hey.
Hi, Vicky.
Hi, Vicky. Is she a fan of this movie? Tell me she likes this movie.
Yeah. Yeah,
I would be.
You watched Gerald's game last night. I passed the fuck out.
How was it?
I liked it.
The Netflix Gerald's Game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never read the book, but
Couple things. I want to watch Beyond the Gates.
Eh,
Barbara Crampton.
Well, yeah.
eh.
Another one that I if I ever got into a room with her, I would go ahead and go for it.
Those Brian and Vicky are a little young to remember those old VHS games,
Yeah.
but it is a nice homage.
Is that what it's about?
It's those old VHS games you could pop into the VCR and play.
Oh
along.
yeah, like the Masquerade.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just, I don't know. It didn't seem like, the trailer was deceiving because the movie was nothing like the trailer. The trailer had it look like some type of like retro, like synth horror movie, and then the movie itself was just like,
And you
well,
probably got stoked
we're
about
gonna have all
that.
that in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah,
You didn't like it?
Nah.
That was one of my BSRs. I enjoyed it
I
immensely.
must have missed that one. I have to go back and read your review. I must have missed that one.
It's dreadfully slow for like the first hour.
That's probably what Brian is. There's that, and then that one that you just did a review on that I really want to see. I wish that the screener wouldn't get run out.
It's definitely the epitome of a coming-of-age horror film.
There we go.
I know the trailer kind of got me hooked, and
I'll put you in the chest.
not hooked, but wanted to see it. Brian, what are you talking about?
I just elbowed my wife in the chest.
I heard you say elbow and chest. I'm like, what?
Oh yeah. Oh, this is the scene right here where fucking
Suicide.
rape with side boob. Let's just throw a cardboard box over her
Yeah.
so she can't get that anymore. I always wondered, does this part count as nudity?
I don't know. That's a
because
good question.
It's a prop with side boob.
Well,
How's that work?
I don't think so, because I've seen like things that I would consider nudity on Facebook before, but that are like dummies or something. Like the sex robot thing. I think I've seen pictures of that with no top on Facebook before. So.
Dude, the sex robot is crazy.
Oh, you got one?
Oh, that is close. Look, now you got the boobs.
Yeah.
That does not count as me.
It's like when you're a young kid watch this movie, like do you like masturbate to that or do you just ignore it?
Well, that's
Stop it.
that kind of borderline. It's borderline necrophilia, isn't it? We should ask Mike Lombardo.
It's kind of like anime. It's like, do I masturbate to this or do I just I don't know what to do. I don't want to brag about it if I do. I mean, like, one day you're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna masturbate to anime, and then, yeah.
What anime are you watching?
F3.
Pokemon.
Then it's okay. As long as you're
They just added a 50-second Pokemon. Oh yeah. Who's that Pokemon? I don't care.
Nibbler, Joe.
Jared, where's your wife and all this madness?
She's actually on a date with her dad.
Oh, that's cool.
They are seeing the band Kansas.
What was that? Oh, the band.
The band.
For some reason, I was thinking of a movie called The Band Kansas.
To the point of no return.
They're still around.
Don't you ever get tired of hearing the word Kansas?
Considering the band Kansas is from the town I live in. Like,
Are they really?
Yeah, they are.
How'd they come up with the name of their band?
There he is. Get your dog to turn around.
He's looking out the window. Nibbler. Give everybody some FaceTime. Uh-oh.
It happens. Here's the hardest.
Is there somebody out there?
We surround ourselves with like
Oh yeah, somebody is here. She's home from the concert.
practical things.
That's why he was barking.
Just in time for trash to be birthed.
Did you get my message? Yeah. It's okay.
Oh, this is chill, man.
They think it's funny.
Oh, here's that scene.
Yep, Brian's favorite
Here's that
scene.
Here we go. Where we got the homeless guy.
Get him, trash.
Linnea Quigley, her hair is now blood red, and she's blue. Hey, Linnea, let's see that mouth. This part always freaked me out as a kid. That fucking mouth opening up. I always had to close my eyes. I don't know.
You know, I got to be honest. I'm surprised we haven't been shut down on Facebook.
What?
Surprised we haven't been shut down on Facebook.
Why?
Because you got the nude dancing gif on there. I just saw it. It was the first time I saw it.
Oh,
The
come
dancing,
on.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't bother me. It's just Facebook are a bunch of tight asses.
Yeah, they won't promote my article about Chucky because you give him the finger.
Give them the middle. Give me a fucking break.
Yeah, right.
Facebook.
Fucking bullshit.
I shared it again. So
I know I saw it. Thank you.
Yeah. I need to watch that still. I'm actually looking forward to watch. I got that box set in the mail Tuesday. I wanted to watch the first one to see what the quality was like, and it was really good.
Oh, it's a beautifully shot movie.
Is it?
Yeah. And the gore is fantastic if you're watching on rated version.
Now, somebody said they preferred that to the Curse of Chucky, which I thought was really good.
The Curse of Chucky was way better.
Was it? Yeah, that one was really good. It almost works as a haunted house movie, too. It's based on a theater.
That's my daughter when we try to get her back.
Yeah.
We Chapel of the Dawn.
Oh my god, is that a dead body?
Gotta throw that in there every now and again. Oh my god. Go to the body. Hey, is there a way to I've asked you this before, I think. Is there a way to do a live stream of us playing Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
On here? Because maybe we should do that on Friday the 13th.
That'd be fun.
And then
As
after
long as
we're
you
done-
don't act like racist like PewDiePie does.
PewDiePie.
PewDiePie.
Well, we don't call people, what was it, pineapples?
Yeah.
Fucking pineapples.
I don't think pineapples was the word that got him banned.
No, not.
No, not PewDiePie, but the dude we were playing with before that.
He kept calling
Oh, I
us
remember.
pineapples. we need to find a group to get in where we can all play, in a group. There's a girl that Tennessee Horror something or other. We follow each other on Twitter. She sent me her PS4 PSN name, whatever the hell it's called.
Mhm.
So she game for playing with us. It's
Hey, I heard
enormous.
Scott's got Justin Bieber tickets. Yeah, let's totally play with her.
I like Justin Bieber. No, I don't.
Who's Justice Bieber?
Oh man. That's Justin Bieber. Yeah. No, you can't have my. Oh, all the tickets are gone. You know what? I'm really happy that Joanna Man is like one of the survivors in this movie. Well, I mean,
you know what I'm gonna do if I ever see him at a con? I'm gonna follow his ass to the bathroom, and when he gets into the stall, I'm gonna start singing to him. Ooh, baby. Let's see what he does. Because I like him better in Friday.
Absolutely should stalk someone who is a celebrity. You absolutely should.
Well, I'm gonna sing to him while he's in the
Hey,
bathroom.
baby. Hey, baby. Ooh, baby.
Ooh, baby. Ask him if that shit house is gross.
Goddamn chimichangas. Or enchiladas.
Enchiladas.
Goddamn enchiladas.
Goddamn enchiladas.
Hello, Pam. I mean, he's only in the movie for like a combined total of 45 seconds, but you're affecting my life forever. Miguel Nunez in Friday the 13th.
It's
That's his
heartbreaking.
name, Miguel.
Miguel. Oh, poor Freddy. I like when he says he can smell her brains.
Yeah, that's Tom Hanks. Yeah.
I can finally see. No, it's Thom or Tom. Tom.
Your brain.
Drake, he said brains.
Brains.
Drake.
Oh, okay.
Let me get my Dr. Pepper.
What happens with the alka seltzer in your mouth? Ah, shit.
That girl was looking at her watch and screaming.
Was she? Is this shoot almost over?
Oh my god. It's too late for this stuff.
Got to get the close up of the mouth.
So, would they even be like? I don't know. It's kind of a weird, like, combination of zombies and like the crazies in this movie.
Yeah.
I mean, at least for those who just turned.
Well, he's like for a split second, I think he died.
Yeah,
right?
he did.
So.
Yeah, it's like
Are
he
they-
immediately died and then came back.
Yeah. Fucking slap him.
Oh my
There you
god,
go.
they said brains 3 times. Drake.
God damn.
It's like 6 bucks. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some beer for the next time we do this.
Don't buy it.
She said it another 3 times. God damn it.
God damn you, Jared. Keeping score.
I'm sorry. That's my fault for choosing brains as the key word.
Hey, no, I think that was a great choice.
What would you do for Friday the 13th, though?
Every time Jason shifts, I don't know. Yeah.
Every time the Harry Manfredi's song comes on, I don't know. That's a good one.
They don't say Jason's name very often, do they? In any of them?
Unless you're Corey Feldman, not really.
Yeah.
Jason!
Well, that's at the very end.
Jason!
Well, the part 2 at the end, Jenny,
I guess Amy still does at the beginning of
Jason's
part 2, yeah. Or end of part 2.
man, she was great to meet, just so you know. If you guys ever get a chance, she's a good one to have a conversation with.
And Clue Gulliver is just still like taking care of it like a gangster. Like,
Dude,
I'm
he
not
is
even
like-
listening
he
to
is
this
the
guy
boss.
say fuck you.
What happened? Did Bert just roll his ankle?
No, he hurt his ankle earlier in the movie.
But he's still got a 6-shooter, so he's good to go.
No.
That's so 80s.
No, he was in Burns.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's Don Koska. He just passed away.
Bruni?
The good thing is zombies can't run.
Boy, Clue can really swing that club.
Yeah. There's no way you
Look
guys
at
could
him
get
run.
away from all them zombies. Hurry up.
That's another thing I like about this movie is like the amount of zombies they have. Look how many there are.
Yeah.
And how fast they move, like we were talking about earlier. It's way more terrifying.
Yeah. And now the car is swarmed and nobody
Yeah.
can get in there.
That's why the zombies comic that I wrote was called Overrun, because in every zombie movie or show, you hear that word overrun, except for this one. You hear that word overrun quite a bit. We're overrun.
Don Koska's like flinching. He's like, oh my God, they're doing something.
They're probably like when they offer him the role, they're like, it's gonna be like a punk rock like horror comedy. And he's like, all right, let me dye my hair gray. Because
No, he
like every
did.
other fucking movie,
He
has,
dyed his
like,
hair
brown-
blonde, didn't he? Or bleached it or
Yeah.
something.
blonde, gray,
Yeah.
white.
Yeah, he's definitely Italian. That's not his natural hair color.
Yeah.
Let me ask
There
you,
he
does the carpet match the drapes?
Hey, look, it looks like people lining up to get the Super NES retro.
My carpet is actually the opposite from my drapes. My carpet is stark gray.
Well, mine is too, considering I'm bald.
That's great.
I'm bald where it counts.
Yeah, well, my carpet is bald because I make poor life choices in the shower. We're gonna get on this topic.
We'll talk about whatever. I don't give
Yeah,
a
they're
fuck.
right. There's Tom Matthews freaking out because they're not going to continue the Tommy Jarvis storyline, Part 7.
Nope, they jumped ahead fucking 10 years.
Yeah.
He looks so good.
Is her name Gina or Tina?
It's Tina, isn't it? Now, this is a touching scene right here. Kisses
It really
his
is. I love his reaction when he burns his hands. He's like,
Yeah.
ah, fuck. He's probably got like a higher metabolism because he took longer to die.
Well, he's also calmer than Freddy. Calmer than you are.
Ah, these are I should have wore gloves before I threw myself in the furnace.
Why did he kill himself?
Because you want to be a zombie.
Oh, there we go. Don't forget to shut it and cause more acid rain, you joke.
Maybe that's his whole goal. What a dick. So burn. Well, they really hit it with the music in this movie, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, the music is phenomenal. Like I went on a few horror pages today and they said that they're doing like what's your favorite horror movie soundtrack, and Return of the Living Dead got a lot of like nods.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. It's really, really well. Even placement, you know, they place the songs in the right place.
Yeah.
Did Jared disappear?
Yeah, he's showing his he's showing some love. He's wearing a shirt.
What shirt? No,
No,
he's
Jared,
not here.
you're trying to talk.
I muted myself accidentally. I said your DVD cover glows in the dark. If you didn't know that. It's kind of cool. You didn't know that.
Yeah, I've got 2 copies of that somehow.
That's a fun fact.
It's a fun fact, guys.
It's not cool, but it's a fun fact.
I think it's cool. I think it's dope.
I'm gonna knock his block.
Man, that's mean.
Like, shut your goddamn face when
There you go, drink.
not. Oh, yeah.
Kansas is a band. Would you buy yourself a shirt?
I'm not proud of my state.
I heard her.
Look at Bert. He's just like, oh, let me just try to get it in with Tina real quick by putting a bullet in her fucking head. See, how would have Hitler done this?
Oh, brain, drink.
Drink.
Oh, okay.
I really should have some alcoholic beverages just around for this. Here's one of my favorite parts right here.
He says he's gonna knock his goddamn block
Actually,
off.
He does knock his block off.
Joanna man with the.
Drink!
Well, he's been at the door for a long time.
He got shit all over the door, dude. Was that the bathroom?
It's like me after eating tacos. Going.
I just like the he just knocks the head off the tar man and it goes flying.
Watch out for that one step that Tina fell through.
Anything.
Dumb.
Watch that first step, it's a bitch.
So if you get bit in the brain, you die.
Apparently.
Like, if you get your brains eaten, you don't reanimate. But if you just get bit or eaten, you turn into like super Linnea quickly.
And the best part about that, Brian, she does not have a single mark on her body. What happened?
What happened?
Did you elbow her boob again?
What happened?
Over her chest or whatever?
Jared, you animal.
That wasn't me. What happened?
It wasn't you, it was your.
What happened?
Me
That
and
wasn't me.
my wife and I just got some brief nudity going on.
That was definitely my wife.
Oh, okay. Wasn't sure. All we saw was just, glowing
Booty, 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 rocking everywhere.
glowing booty.
Glowing booty.
Glowing booty.
Yeah,
Stop, Remy.
it is pale. Yes.
That's why it's a full moon.
No, yeah.
Tonight's episode of Harson is brought to you by Mr. Skin. In first place, we got Linnea Quigley. In second place, we have Jared's wife. For showing community. It's okay. It's not like Ray's kids are watching, right?
No, the computer's turned away from him. It's okay, it's not. The other day we were watching. What movie were we watching, Helena? I can't remember what movie it was, but it showed boobs, and I go, boobies, and Helena goes, why do you like boobs so much?
I wonder why.
This is the best scene in the movie. He just gets a phone call. It's just like, oh shit, I gotta blow shit up. All right, fuck, I hate my life.
How was work today? Crap.
And she wakes up next to him with her nightgown still on. Like,
And her robe too.
who sleeps in their nightgown? Like
If this bitch was on Facebook,
their bathrobe.
yeah.
Who's gotten
If
bored
this
of
bitch was on
pajamas?
Facebook, she'd be like, my husband is talking to someone about blowing something up. Who can I get an amen?
And also, can I? Do you think is she gonna kneel for this town they blow up, Louisville?
Yeah.
Is it weird that she looks like 20 years older than him?
No.
How many acres does this cemetery have?
She's terrified. That's the best acting in the whole movie.
I think she's
I don't know what's
choking.
going on.
She may be choking. Or
Hey, do you guys have copies of Night of the Demons?
Mm-mm.
You don't have Night of the Demons?
Oh, I love Night of the Demons. I don't have. Oh, I do have a copy. I do have the Scream Factory on Blu-ray. What the hell?
We need to do that one too.
That's a great one. You know, my
Yeah.
daughter loves the opening intro.
Oh, the intro is fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, she loves the music. She goes ham over it.
Watch that one on the 20th, and then we'll watch Halloween 3 on the 27th.
Yeah, Halloween 3 is awesome. We watched that on the first.
I wonder how
That
many
one's good.
people like Halloween 3 now. Like it was like badmouth for so many years, you know.
Because
I
it
love it.
shows you how many people get pissed off that it wasn't a continuation of Mike Myers' story.
Yeah. Some BS, man, because it's its own movie and it's great.
Like,
Tom Atkins.
yeah, Tom Atkins shows booty, like he just said.
Oh, that's what it was. It was Night of the Creeps. We're watching Night of the Creeps.
Oh yeah, Night of the Creeps is awesome.
Second special order attorney. Yes, sir. Good morning to you too, sir. Yes, sir. All right, sir. Whatever you say, sir. The code numbers, please, sir.
Can I tell you something? That rank on his shoulder, he's way too young to have that rank.
0. Gotcha, sir.
Well, they just gave him that rank.
There we go. 220.
Range mark 134 miles.
Range 134 miles.
Gonna shoot some shit.
Let's make it worse.
There you go.
Claymation.
Hey, they're gonna send help.
movie.
Good job, Ernie. Yeah.
Tina!
Oh, some Linnea, last shot of Linnea Quigley boob.
Well, I changed your name to
And
Chalky.
now this movie has turned into Miracle Mile.
Oh.
Spectacular results, sir. Very close to optimal placement. Well, sir, only 20 square blocks of screwing.
Not close enough for optimum target because we have a second film, sir.
And here's some stock footage of buildings actually burning.
Well, there have been complaints about burning skin, but I shouldn't worry.
Here's that same acid rain you saw in the beginning of the movie. Nothing has happened to this town. Everything has stayed the same.
All should be back to normal by morning. Yes, sir, I understand the present.
Makes you wonder
Everything
how
should
many
go
of
back
those.
to normal into the second movie, sir.
Well, they find another triaxin barrel in the second movie. It's that how many of those did they lose?
But then they bring back
Well,
the
they-
same character.
There was like 3 or 4 of them in the basement just of the Anita medical facility.
Really?
All right, special effects guy, you're fired.
Oh my god.
But that's funny. They fired him, but they used that shot twice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure that they were happy that the movie did pretty well commercially.
Yeah.
And here's
But it's
here's
done better.
here's a funny outtakes of all the scenes that happened that made it fun. Here comes Sonny Boo Boo.
About being killed.
How do I know, Fred? I don't know everything.
Not a bad question. Bert. The way of life. Did you drink, Jared? He said brains again.
Damn it!
The count game footage.
Oh, counts.
on. Here we go.
Such a good movie. Still got 5 people hanging around.
Yeah. Here goes to you guys. You're the real MVP.
Yeah, I mean, you sat here and watched us talk about a movie. And I guess they got to hear some of it, too. Which TV was it they were hearing it through? Was it?
Congratulations to Charles Buchanan for winning that awesome.
Yeah. Charles. Buchanan, don't forget to message the horse and the kid with your info. Get her ready. So, you guys want to try to do this again next week or what?
I'm ready for whatever.
Let's discuss it. And
we'll discuss it. And we got Friday the 13th is next week. So we can do a Friday the 13th movie, and if anybody wants to let us know what they want to see, let us know.
All right, Facebook land, we're out. Have a good night.